My name is Jordan B. Peterson. The B stands for Beatrice, except I don't like Beatrice. I just like B, and that's all. You may know me for my world-famous books on behavior and discipline. Well, I have a brand new book with 12 more rules for young people, featuring brand new rules such as don't put gum in your hair unless you want a haircut. Those who color on the walls are doomed to repeat time out. And running with scissors is assuredly a one-way trip to chaos. Now, you might ask, well, why would I need 12 more rules to live by when I don't know what to do with the last 12? And I would answer that question with another question. Have you ever considered that rules themselves require rules of their own in order to properly follow them? If you haven't asked yourself that question, you might find that your life may soon be spiraling into an inescapable hell, the likes of which you might find rather disagreeable. This new book, called Jordan B. Peterson and his 12 Rules for Riding the Stupid Smelly Bus for Kindergartners, is coming soon to a Kindle near you, or wherever Canadian-authored books are permitted. Yours in Christ, Jordan B. Peterson. It's time for Ink the Book Show with your host, Ryan O'Connor. And now, let's ink the book. Hi, I'm Ryan, and we're back to inking Bonehead today. This is page 72. We started the first panel yesterday. We finished yesterday's page. I'm still determined, futilely perhaps, to hit page 80 by the end of the month. I don't know if it'll happen. Everything is trying to prevent me. Life is trying to prevent me from hitting page 80 by New Year's Eve. Well, fine. I'm still trying to hit what's 31 pages after that. 80, 90, 100, 111. I'm still going to hit page 111, 111 by the end of January. That's the goal. The idea is we're trying to average a page a day since the beginning of December. And because I want to finish inking this by the end of April. It's a 230-page book. And we'll get there. We're going to do it. It's my first graphic novel, so I'm figuring it out as I go. Let's get into it. I'm tired. Life is long, but it all moves so fast. Your first and your last, etc. Okay. We got ink, we got tea. That sounds like a good combination for ink and pages. So I'm now streaming to Twitch as well as YouTube. So you can check me out at both places, both titled Wrangle Shank, because try naming something Ryan O'Connor. There's a million Ryan O'Connors out there, and I resent them all for squandering my name. I was up till 5 in the morning last night. Partly my own dang fault. Partly. Couldn't be avoided. Did you see our sponsor at the beginning of the video? Wow, we got him. We got Jordan Peterson to sponsor the show. Holy smokes. We'll be working on getting some new sponsors at the beginning of the year. Hopefully, I don't know. Life's gotten too tough lately. I don't know if I'll dang make it to the new year. No, we're fine. We're survivors. And we are resilient. But I am super tired today, which has me a little grumpy. So I woke up now at noon and came right on here. And I usually need to like sink into the day a little bit before I come on and start talking. New Year's. I've got all these plans for New Year's. Not the stinking holiday. Who's got time? The resolutions. I like resolutions. I want to put out issues of Bonehead. I don't know if this little idea is gonna work. I might need some white out there. That kind of works. I should do it with this one too. So it breaks the shape here. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna make comics of Bonehead, which was not made to be 24-page issues, but we're gonna make it happen. The weird part is Bonehead isn't in the first 24 pages. So, but we're gonna give it a whirl. The titular character is not in the first, won't be in the first issue. Is that weird? It like has nothing to do with him, just the story at large. German scientist guy. we're about to see what they're making on this page. And then we kind of learn a little bit about what Denton Crux has been up to all these years. Denton Crux is Bonehead's boss. He's the star of the first 24 pages. And he's up to something. And we don't exactly know what. But this page we kind of figure it out a little bit. I have a second page queued up today, but I don't know if I'll get to it. Because my time is so limited. It doesn't help that I'm up till 5 a.m. I might have to leave earlier than I want to as well, because I gotta bring one of those self-COVID tests to my mom, who thinks she has the thing. I don't know. She's pretty housebound. Oh, but a friend was doing her bathroom and came down with it right afterwards, so she's a little paranoid right now. And perhaps just outright doesn't feel good. I don't know. I haven't seen her since Christmas. Stuck my hand in the ink. But don't call me an ink hand. Okay, so what else are we doing this coming year? We're going to get back to the daily drawings in our sketchbook. If we survive, we're gonna be, what else? We're gonna finish inking this book this year. We're gonna start coloring. We're gonna that'll be interesting. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to color pages. That's gonna be a whole new obstacle for me. Won't that be exciting? I'll learn on this channel, boy. You're gonna learn today. Who's that? Oh, that's Kevin Hart, isn't it? Okay, one panel. Moving right along. Here's Bonehead. Watching from the vent. Like a degenerate. No, he's trying to get I think he just got a promotion, but he's trying to
get his life together. And then he finds out that the factory is closing. And now he's kind of finding out why they're closing. And yeah, it has to do with this thing that they're demonstrating right here. And yeah, that's all I'll say for now. Well, he's going to steal it. It gets him into this big mess. Wee, eyebrows. Dang it. Point on this brush. Oh, I also meant to grab a piece of paper for later on this page. Oh no, that's the next page. I won't worry about it for now. Bags under eyes. Because he's an extension of myself. Art imitates life. There's his little cheek. And jaw. Cranium. This is the vent grate. To fix this corner. Oh. I like how this is looking on the screen when I look up. Maybe this Bonehead book will work after all. Maybe now that I've inked this page, I'm not so crazy after all. They said I was crazy. They said you can't ink a book if you've never inked a book before. They said your art is trash. They said you can't draw your way out of a paper bag, fool. Well, who's drawing now? The guy with the mangled hands. I mean, me. Okay. Draw in a book. Oh, you know what? Dang it. I haven't invited anybody, I don't think, since I've been on. I don't think I've had anybody on since I've been streaming to. What do you call it? Twitch. Let's see. And then. Let's see if that gets us anything. Okay. So, I was kind of outlining another Bonehead cartoon. I don't know when I would ever make that. But it would be fun. One of these days, I'm going to broadcast the first one on this channel. Maybe someday soon. That's actually another thing I want to do this year at some point. It honestly shouldn't be too long. I was trying to fuss around with it the other day. I just have to replace a sound file, really. But I don't know. After Effects just fights with me. It gets my computer chugging super slow, which is just a problem with my computer that I don't have time to address right now. But we'll get there. So we're just throwing black streaks over Bonehead's face. Mercy. I need tea. Yeah. There's Popeye's spinach. That's the old pepper. That's another thing I consume entirely too much of, pepper. I'll put mountains of pepper on everything. I'm a pepper psycho. Oh, mighty. This is a low energy day. What are we thinking about? Or is my head just a little empty brain rolling around in my skull? Let's see. Ryan's thinking about nope. All empty. Echo, 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 echo. It's oh, it's been a long week. You know? And it's gonna get longer. But I can still draw. There's dead frogs splayed out over here. This should probably be on an earlier page, but we'll see. And there should be more frogs in this cage over here. I'll bet this show is usually more energetic than this. You should be telling yourself. Usually. Not always. If I could get somebody in here. That might help. We're just sending it out to everybody now. See if anybody bites. Okay. Okay. Here's this science tray. Looks like a high school lunch tray. Man, I heard my high school like carved up it. I think they were saying they carved up the art department. Typical. And they're beefing up this like medical department and childcare unit. And they've got like, and this isn't my high school, which I find bizarre and fascinating. But they have like these like robot bodies or something that they like poop and pee and bleed and I think they said cry and then they said the department looks like a hospital and it's all new, which is weird. That wasn't there. That wasn't there back in the day. And if they carved up the art department to do that, man. I got out of there when I needed to. What? Almost 20 years ago? No, is it? Like 15. $16 years ago. Okay. Oh, dang it. I'm not using my new Fandango. Well, my face isn't on screen so much, but still, I got this like ring light for Christmas, which is pretty cool. It's out of the box, but I keep forgetting, to change course and do a different thing. You know what I mean? Put it on the desk, plug it in. I'll bet it takes 15 years off my gall darn face. I'll look like one of those cute girls that does live streams on YouTube and talks about hair care products. I don't know. Whatever YouTube does. Whatever YouTube girls do. Okay, we're gonna get out the old bunch of pens. So, one of the first pages I did for this book, it was actually a 2-page spread of a bunch of floating frogs. And it might have something to do with these frogs here. I gotta sketch these in before I commit them to the page. Oh. I finally died, which started the whole world giggling. Nobody ever comes in here, A bunch of cowards. Cowards. I guess I'm the only shameless exhibitionist that I know. Oh, goodness. That don't look like no frog. P.U. P.U. A big part of making this book has been being honest when something doesn't work. Which, maybe I'm blind to a lot of stuff. But I try to be honest with myself. Like, half of me wants to redo a whole page in the first scene. Because I couldn't come up with a solution at the time, so I just drew it as is. But there's a continuity error on the page. And I don't know if I want to let myself get away with that. But I don't want to draw that page again. Here's some dumb frogs. The frogs in this book are kind of dumb. Well, so there's this thing about The Simpsons that I really like. How, like, it's always funny when they depict the cats and dogs and even Maggie the baby as being just dumb, like falling over or something like that. Like whenever they just do something really dumb, it's always funny. But and like on the next page, a frog is just kind of like dazed and it kind of just hops off the edge of the table. Okay, we're gonna switch back to the brush. Actually, let me get some of these thin lines down here. Do you have any crickets? So right now, this comic making endeavor, it serves as a hobby, but I try to treat it like a job. Because if you intend to make films or be a musician or anything in the arts, really, I think there's an inclination to just treat it like fun, nothing but fun. But I think unless you start to treat it like a job, I don't think you'll go too far. Usually. So I try to do this every day. I set myself deadlines. To varied results. I'm trying to not let myself get away with falling short, though, of my deadlines. So I still have my hopes set on hitting page 80 by the 31st. I don't think it'll happen, but that just means, like I said earlier, it just means I have to proceed to hit 111 pages by the end of January. which would be basically the same, ultimately the same page rate, or whatever you call it, rate of pages. Same clip I'd be moving at. It'll just take me a little longer. Now, if I'm still behind by then, I'm in trouble. I'm fired from the project. No, I don't know. I want to be able to hit goals that I set. Wanna be. Man, I'm hungry. See, that's what. I don't know. I'm always hungry lately. No whining. Whiners whine. No whining. Oh, okay. Let's see. What else? Oh, happy little tree. It sounds like one of my roommates is home, but that can't be. Or, I mean, I don't see anybody there. Let's get some. Is that natural light look good? No. Get out of here, natural light. Leave me alone. I'm gonna have to go on a nice hike in April when I finish this thing. I'm getting super outdoors once I finish inking. Before I start coloring, I'm gonna. Oh, I think somebody is home. I don't know. I saw somebody walking around down there. Might have been a neighbor though. No, they're home. Somebody's home. Okay. Okay, is this drawing yet? I guess so. Next. I just knocked my glasses against the camera, so take a shot. I won't be happy until everyone is wasted before 2 p.m. Which finger's on top? I'm going to put this one. Just seems right. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm kind of off screen there. Now the camera is squarely between me and the drawing, so if I don't follow the lines at all, you'll know why. Why it looks so good for once. Let's see, where does this end? Looks a little lopsided. Are those fingers? Fingertips, fingertips, fingertips. I hear the wind blow, I hear the wind blow. It seems to say, hello, hello, I'm the one who loves you so. Hey now everybody, now hey now everybody, hey now everybody now. Who's that standing at the window? I found a new friend underneath my pillow. Come on, wreck my car. 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 Aren't you the guy who hit me in the eye? Aren't you the guy who hit me in the eye? Please pass the milk, please. Please pass the milk, please. Please pass the milk, please. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Who's knocking on the wall? All alone, all by myself. What's that blue thing doing here? Something grabbed a hold of my hand. I didn't know it had my hand, but that's when all my troubles began. All alone, all by myself. Ooh, and then I'm off it. Oh, I did all alone by myself already. That's when all my troubles began. I don't understand you. I don't understand you. I don't understand the things you say. I can't understand a single word. I don't understand you. I don't understand you. I do not understand you. I don't understand you. I cannot understand you. I don't understand you. I do not understand you. I don't understand you. I heard a sound. I turned around. I turned around to find the thing that made the sound. Mysterious whisper. Mysterious whisper. Mysterious whisper. Mysterious whisper. The day that love came to play. I'm having a heart attack. 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 Fingertips. Fingertips. I walk along darkened corridors, and I walk along darkened corridors. I walk along darkened corridors, and I walk along darkened corridors. I almost still had Fingertips down after not hearing it for several years. Almost had the whole thing. It's like 18 mini songs strung together at the end of the They Might Be Giants album, Apollo 18. Because that was in the height of the CD days. Remember CDs? I don't. And that album, they included that track, which is broken up into 18 tracks at the end of the album, toward the end of the album. So you could listen to it with the shuffle function on newer CD players at the time, and it would sprinkle in these little jingles throughout the album. And so they're pouring this stuff onto this dead frog. Which is something Denton Crux did at the beginning of the book, too. On his spaceship. Ooh. No, it's my arm that's in the way. Oh. This book is like squeezing a full-time gig into the margins of my life, and it can be exhausting. I just want to go to sleep. But that's not how books are made. Actually, I want to eat and go to sleep, but I don't have time for that right now. I can't deal with that right now. We'll be fine, guys. Guys, if you never let yourself be uncomfortable, how do you know you don't like it so much? I don't know. I always think of something Calvin's dad used to say in Calvin and Hobbes. It's like whenever he has him do something he doesn't want to do, and it's hard and he doesn't like it, he just goes, it builds character. At least once he says that. It's not like I don't think Bill Watterson was always doing the same dang strip, right? But that one stuck with me. It builds character. Moral character. You know it doesn't? Taking naps all the dang time. I don't like being easy on myself. I gotta give myself tough love. Because otherwise I'd be the laziest mofo this side of the Mississippi. And that's not a title I want associated with me, frankly. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Well, given the choice between being lazy or productive, just be productive. You ever see that show, How I Met Your Mother? It's like Neil Patrick Harris would say something like, whenever I think of giving up, I'd just be awesome instead. Oh, mercy. That's his leg. I finally died, which started the whole world giggling. Fell out of bed, bumping my head, concluding the stuff that I did. I don't know how that song goes, actually. Nor do I know why it's in my head right now. That time is 1, 2, 3. Make a wish. Wish for some entertainment on this channel. That'll shut me up. Okay, dead frog. Cute. Here's Denton Crux. Waiting with bated breath. Oh. This is the way we draw the book. Draw the book. Draw the book. This is the way we draw the book all the ding dong day. Oh man. I like those highlights on his eyes to pop. So I'm going to go over that with the white. Asymmetrical nostrils, check. That's kind of a Hanna-Barbera thing, I think. That I probably adopted that from. Like, if you look at Yogi Bear, he's like all asymmetrical. If you look at him head on, like his eyes are, well, and then his tie is skewed. I think his hat is skewed. And asymmetry creates visual interest. Symmetry is like looking at math, I think. It's kind of boring, stuffy. I mean, symmetry can be used to great effect, I suppose. But as a character designer, I think asymmetry is your friend. Now, when it comes to these bones, I usually make them more symmetrical, so maybe I'm just full of hot air. I'm one of them phony artists. Everything I say is a lie. She's a liar. Everything she says is a lie. I'm living on baby food. I'm living on baby food. That's a deep cut soul coughing song called I'm Living on Baby Food. The young gun along and all to the young gun along and all to the young gun along and all to the young gun. The young gun along and all to the young gun along and all to the young gun along and all to the young gun. The young gun along and all to the young gun along and all to the young gun along and all to the young gun, etc. Baby elephant walk. Baby elephant walk. Oh, life is good. Life is good. Life is long, but it all moves so fast. You're first and you're last. Afraid of the future, but I'm bored with the past, and it's great. Yeah, it's great. It's so great. It's 1:30. I got time, baby. I know that. Yeah, I'll finish this page for sure. I'll get on to the next page. I just don't know if I'll finish it. The main job is to chip away at the book every day. I took a break for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and then because Christmas Eve and Christmas Day were so hectic, I unexpectedly took a day off on the 26th as well, and spent it opening presents with my my roommates. We did our little home gift exchange on the 26th. So, but I wasn't expecting to not draw that day, but it's been a like this month burnt me out. Christmas beat me to pieces this year, and I'm still gonna be tight on time for like at least another week. unfortunately. This book don't draw itself. My face is hitting the camera, so take a shot. Forget what your sponsor said and do as I say. Go ahead, wreck your life. That might be good. Who can say what's wrong or right? Nobody can. Fogging the view, cupping face to the window. In darkness you make out a spiraling shape. Putting all reason aside, you exchange what you got for a thing that's hypnotic and strange. I was listening to not their newest album, not They Might Be Giants' newest album, but I was listening to one of their recent albums called I Like Fun yesterday while I was driving around. And that one is so good. Not that book is bad, but I Like Fun is a superior album. Yeah. I like when They Might Be Giants kind of lean into the rock kind of thing. I Like Fun does that a little better. And I also like Join Us. I like John Henry. You've probably seen the John Henry poster on my wall back there. Of course, the songs I was singing are from none of those albums. What else? I like The Spine. I like their first 3 albums. I mean, I like them all, really, but oh, look, the frog comes to life. What? He says, burp, 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 burp. Frog legs. Do you, pardon me, sir, do you have frog legs? Oui, oui. Maybe you should see a doctor. Dumble, 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 dumble. That's my Dumble song. Man, I gotta get better friends. Ain't nobody trying to come in here and keep me company. Well, I guess it's back under the bridge for me. For better street people. Brr, brr. Should I put in the description of my videos from now on, should I put the link to both YouTube and the Twitch channel in the description? Would that help anybody? That's what I want to know. Maybe somebody's watching, who's been watching on YouTube, likes Twitch better. Maybe somebody who might have found this on Twitch. I have no idea if that's going to happen. Might prefer to watch on YouTube. I wouldn't blame you. Twitch is an abomination. Twitch looks like somebody just vomited a bunch of information onto a website. But everybody loves it. I don't know. It's like I look at Twitch's homepage and I just feel like I just get a headache. Now, I've watched people on Twitch. I watched my friend Kat McCarthy. Or, sorry, that's not her name. Apologies. My friend Kat Kane, or Catechus Flinch, whose link is in the description. I've watched her on Twitch. I've watched this artist Elliot Fernandez on Twitch. I've watched Jonan Vasquez on Twitch. I've watched this guy Reagan Lodge. I've watched this guy Matt Gafford do his Star Fox animation, fan animation kind of thing. I don't know nothing about Star Fox, but I like what that guy's up to. I forget his handle on there, but he's amazing. He's like a one-man gig, and he's making like, it's a fan animation. Like, there wasn't ever a Star Fox show to my knowledge, but he's making his own like full-length TV quality animation productions of Star Fox. Now, obviously, it's not, he doesn't own the properties. It's all unofficial, but it looks official. Guy is a nut. He's also made a I don't think it's Star Fox. I don't know who the character is, but he's made like an animatronic puppet head. Now, I haven't seen the guy's channel in 2 years or something, but he's amazing. And he just animates his little episodes on his Twitch stream, and he uploads, when he's done, he uploads them to YouTube. He might be done with the second episode, but it takes him so much time to make. But like I say, I don't know anything about Star Fox, but what this guy does is amazing, and he's self-taught. He's learned all these programs, and he's animating this episodes so beautifully. And it's like a dramatic, like, space epic. Man, I envy that guy. That guy does anything he puts his mind to. He's amazing. Check him out. His name is Matt Gafford. I think he goes by Frederick Fox maybe with a PH on those. I forget. Or maybe it's I think it's with a PH, Frederick Fox. But his name is Matt Gafford. He does this Star Fox animation. You'll be able to find him. And he's on Twitch. I just don't remember the details because I haven't checked him out in a long time. But guy is a friggin' professional. He's an amateur professional. I love it. What is the time that it is? It's almost 2. I'm finished with the page. Got about another hour before I gotta get out of here. So I think I'm gonna boil some more water for a new cup of tea. And I'll start the next page here. How long have we been on? Hour and a half. Let's get some. Where's this? I don't like that. See this? How it goes right into this arm. I don't like it. I'm going to move it here. Because it looks, I don't know, it's kind of a tangent. Like an indirect tangent. And then so why throw down the bad line if I'm just going to white it out right away? Well, I'm a hack. That's how come. I like that. It helps him stand out. And then we need this. Then I'm done with the page. Wonka wonka wonk. Okay. Look. That's the page. Son. Okay. Okay, and then this one, I have to fix this panel because that doesn't work. See? I gotta lower him. Look at my little note. Lower? Question mark? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna heat some water out in the hallway. Okay, so in a few minutes that'll be ready. Let me get a piece of paper here. We'll see how I'm gonna do this. You got it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Somewhere. Oh, what's this big white? What's this big white light table? Okay. Okay, let's see now. So we're gonna draw. We're just gonna trace him. Here's his head. Falling out the window, falling out the window, falling out the window. Catch me, I'm falling. Catch me, I'm falling. I don't know that song that well, but I like it. By Mr. Violent Femmes. So he's kind of teardrop shaped. Their bodies. Oh, mercy me. I don't know if I like that arm. Do I like that one? Catch me, I'm falling. Catch me, I'm falling. We all go out the window, we all go out the window. Like I said, I don't know that song very well. Okay, we all go out the window. I think that'll work. Okay. Let me put him at a cocked angle here. And then an Irisa. We all go out the window. This panel just reminds me of that song because he's just dropping like a fool. Okay. Okay. Look at them all wall-eyed. I don't know if you can see. It's all wall-eyed and dumb looking. I like, yeah, like I was saying before, I like the dumb animal comedy or the dumb Maggie comedy on The Simpsons. Or like Maggie just walks onto a scene and then she just and then falls over. She can barely stand because she's a baby. And it's like whenever they just make the pets or any animal look stupid, Like, I just remembered one where, like the Australia episode, right? This it shows this koala climbing a telephone pole, and it like reaches out and it touches like one of the wires or something, and it just gets electrocuted and falls down the telephone pole, and then you just see it starting to climb back up, and then it cuts away. It's like that stuff is hilarious. Or like it'll just show the cat Snowball too, and it just coughs up a bug. The bug starts crawling around. It's just funny little funny jokes that you can do with animals. I feel like this guy's wall-eyed little expression as he falls off the table kind of makes me think of that. Okay. Now, light. Let there be light. All right, let's get this white table away. Catch me, I'm falling. Mercy. Do anything else? I'm gonna do these drop lines. Here's something you won't see me do a whole lot is lines with a ruler. I want to make sure they're more or less parallel. But if I get too precious about it, if I make a mistake at all, it'll be like a gigantic spotlight on the mistake. So I might do some like cockeyed ones. For now, I'm just doing these. Okay. This reminds me of anime, these lines. Not too up on no anime. It reminds me of like Speed Racer. Not that I've ever properly watched Speed Racer in my life. Oh, am I even drawing on the screen? What about that dick mess? Okay, let's bring this down. Oops. I think that's on his leg. Yeah. Well, I'm fired. How's this looking? How's this looking? Does he look like he's dropping? Drop it like a frog. Drop it like a frog. So profoundly uncool. I just lost all my cred points with the Twitch crowd. Oops. They're like, we thought we liked you, but you're a dadgum fool. You use words like dadgum. And we just can't back that up. Is this working? I think so. I think so. I've got a rumbly in my tumbly time for something sweet. Okay, there's a frog dropping. Looks a little too mechanical. Maybe I'll dirty it up with the brush. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. So he sees it come to life, and he's overcome with emotion. You know what? Before I start that, whoa! Look what a slob I am. I just spelled T on the page. Okay, I'm going to get myself that new cup of tea. Oh, look. Barry Ram Bibai says, your -dreams.online. That sounds uplifting. I thought there was a way I could. Anyway. Okay. I'm just gonna pour a cup of tea. I'll be back. I'm just out in the hallway. Here we are. Yup. That'll do the trick. Oh. Guys, I have the knees of a 75-year-old. So does my 60-year-old dad. I don't know why I'm on par with my 60-year-old dad, but let's see something right here. So my brush has just been sitting for a while. So it's a little clunky. It's been drying up a little bit. But once I work it for a minute, it'll be good. I'll close the door right there. Okay. Mamma mia. So over 40 minutes gets me is what I'm going to do on this page. Get this tighter. With the tip of my brush. There we go. Okay. There we go. I think. There's that. Here's that. So I think because his arms are in the foreground of this panel, they're the foremost front thing, I think I'm going to pop them out with a bulkier outline. Yeah. Sorry if I'm a little quiet today. Like I said, I was up till 5 a.m. Maybe like 5:30. I'll be up super late tonight. Probably not that super late, but I'll be up super late tonight as well, unfortunately. Oh, T. Oh, I just painted my Prismacolor markers. I see Prismacolor markers and I want to paint them black. I see Denton Crux's eye socket and I want to paint it black. Guys, my singing voice is a wreck. I think that's another thing I'm going to do for 2022 is lay off the cigars. As much as I like an occasional cigar, I like singing. And between the two, one of those pastimes is more beautiful than the other. I don't want to forsake it. kind of like rent rules if you're Catholic. For New Year's resolutions, like I like to start on something new, and I like to give something up. That is probably not such a good idea. That I, like give something up and work on something. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking in the moment. Okay. Okay. Here is Bonehead. In the shadows of the vent still. Okay. Here says, I wows, as a baby once said. Oh. Sorry about all the sighing. And the stark silence. Sorry about that. I sighed again. It's as if I'm not doing my favorite thing. I get to do my favorite thing every day, and my response is, the problem with America is if I won the lottery, I would have to totally change everything about my life. Let's see. What's to talk about? What else happens in January? A brother and a sister who both have birthdays. I don't know, man. What am I supposed to talk about? I'm just in a constant state of emptying my head out on this channel. And you stand there expecting me to just talk to myself forever and ever and ever. Let's see. Oh man, so last night when I was up till 5 in the morning, at one point I was eating something because a growing boy's got to eat. And I was watching Scrubs while I was eating, which is one of the first shows I ever followed and got into. It actually is the first one where I was like, this is my thing, and this is my show. I just wanted a show to dig into. Originally, I put on Gossip Girl because I'd heard of that. It was on for like 2 seconds. I was like, nah, that ain't it. To this day, I don't know what Gossip Girl is about, but it wasn't clicking in the moment. And then I switched channels to Scrubs, and I was like, okay, I can get into this. And I immediately went out and bought season 1 that night. And then, like, 2 days later, I went out and bought season 2. Like, I watched all of season 1. And then it was like, I don't know, a couple days later, I went out and bought season 2 on DVD. But I was watching some of that last night. And man, the episode, so there's 2 episodes in season 3 with what's his name? Michael J. Fox. And it is, the first one particularly is so good. It kills me every time. Same with so in season 2 there's an episode with Brendan Fraser that's really good. And but then in season 3 he comes back, and that episode is really good. And if you've never seen Scrubs, you're like, if you watch a lot of shows, if you're a big TV person, but you've never seen Scrubs, you got to get yourself some Scrubs. It's a comedy, but it gets very dramatic, and it's a good. So, you know, it's got a few powerhouse drama episodes, but it's still a comedy all the while. And it's really good. I see a bonehead face, I want to paint it black. I see the vent behind him and I paint it black. Bonehead looks like a referee here. About 10 minutes, I'm gonna call it a day on this one. Did you hear me say that 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 thing just a minute ago? I don't know why, but that's like a nervous tick that I've developed in the past year or two. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I do that. But it's like, I don't know. I do it all the time. Like inadvertently. It's like like I say, it's a nervous tick for sure, but I don't know where it came from or why all of a sudden or why that. I'm just going to bring this to the line. Let's flip this real quick. That'll be be a little easier. I won't be sticking my hand in wet ink. Since I'm left-handed, it might be a smart idea to work right to left. I think I might have an alarm that goes off at 3 o'clock when I'm gonna get to screaming. So you might hear an alarm go off. Let's see, how's that? Fair to middling. One of the rare times you see more of Bonehead's teeth. Yeah, after I get off here, I gotta run a self-COVID testy thingy to my mom, and then I gotta get on to the next thing. Woof. Okay. Oh, time to go. Now we have to go. What? Here we go. Watch us go. What if I don't want to go? But you do. Maybe so. But we're coming back next week. I can't wait until next week. Now it's time for us to say so long. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. We got a good chunk of this page done. Unfortunately, we didn't finish 2 pages today. What I really needed to do was 3 pages today. But, you know, life gets in the way. But, you know, you gotta get under it sometimes. At least we're getting pages. Every day, chip away. Okay, I gotta wash my brush. And I gotta get out of here. So I will be back tomorrow. To finish this page. And hopefully do another page. Tomorrow's the 30th. I have 2 more days to do 7 pages. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. Because my schedule the next 2 days looks a lot like my schedule today and yesterday. So, but we do what we can. All right. Bye, everybody. I love you. I'll see you